welcome to Malaika Show. I am your host, Zari. Today we are at the jungle in Sarat Center. It's really fun and you guys should come check it out. The Malaika Show is the only show that brings you exclusive news and content about children and their families. All children are Malaikas and we want to ensure they are protected from any harm. Malaika Show will continue to be the champion of children's rights and ensure that anyone who violates the rights of children is prosecuted to the fullest. We will be the voice, the eyes, and the ears of the most vulnerable. Working with government and other child-friendly organizations, we will never stop protecting children and supporting them to become productive members of society. Child abuse cases have been on the rise lately, and as children, we are very scared. Children have the right to protection, where they can grow up in a safe and secure environment. Who will provide this protection? Is it our parents, government, teachers, neighbors, the community? It is high time that adults step up and take the sole responsibility of the safety and well-being of all children. We as children are now demanding zero tolerance on any person convicted of child abuse. Let the message from government be loud and clear. Child abuse is the greatest sin of all, and as such, there will be no mercy for those found to be guilty. The show will also educate, engage, and empower all children to be safe by avoiding unsafe environments, while at the same time giving them the tools to avoid being victims. Our lesson for today will be from Zawadi, who has a good story to share with. We encourage parents to watch these lessons with the kids so that they better explain the content. This is extremely important as it will allow parents to open up on topics they may feel uncomfortable to talk about and to clearly communicate with their kids. Remember, you get it exclusively only on Malaika Show.
Hello, hi there. Welcome to Zawadi Stories. I am your favorite host and storyteller, Zawadi Kayo. And as usual, you know the drill. We start with riddles. What has 4 wheels and flies? 5 seconds to think. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. I hope you got the right answer. A garbage truck, because you know it has very many flies because of the bad smell. For our second riddle, I have hands but I cannot clap. Again, I have hands but I cannot clap. Who am I? 5 seconds to think. 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Hope you got the right answer. Are you sure? Okay. A clock. It has 3 hands, yes, the minute hand, the second hand, and the hour hand, but it cannot clap. So for today, we are going to be doing the story of creation. I know we all know this story. Hope you enjoy it. Long ago, there was nothing in the world but darkness. God saw this and wanted to make it good and beautiful. And so he said, "Let there be light." And bang! Out came the sun that brings light and life during the day, and the beautiful moon that brings light at night. Then God said, "Let us fill the earth with water, trees, animals, and insects." And boom! All these things appeared just like magic. Can you imagine that? Then God said, "Let us make man and woman so that they can rule the world and everything in it." And whoosh! The first man and woman appeared. God was very happy and pleased with his creation, and he decided to take a rest as he worked for 6 days straight. Can you imagine that? 6 days straight without rest. But before he went to rest, he told man and woman, you can have everything you want in the garden, but do not eat from the apple tree. That is all I ask, okay? Man and woman said, okay. And they went about the beautiful garden that God had given them and enjoyed all the fruits except the apples. One hot day, the woman was standing by the apple tree. A big snake came from out of the leaves and whispered to her, "Hey woman, I see you have been told not to eat from this tree." The woman looked up and saw the snake and said, "Yes, but how do you know that?" The snake said, "I know because I too had been told not to eat from this tree. But when I did, I became very clever and now I know everything, even what you're thinking right now." "Are you sure?" asked the woman. "Because God told us bad things will happen if you do." The snake said, "Look at me. Am I not strong and healthy? Come on. Nothing has happened to me. Only that I am now clever and I know everything. See, try this fruit. You will never regret." The woman, after hesitating for a moment, finally agreed and took a bite. Wow! This is very tasty and juicy. I don't understand why God would deny us such a gift. I love it. Thank you. The snake said, "Run along now and share it with the man so that you can both enjoy it." The woman ran to where a man was in the garden while holding the apple, and she shouted, "Hey, look what the snake gave me. The apple that God told us not to eat. This fruit is extremely tasty and healthy." Man looked at the half-eaten apple and then at the woman with fear in his face. "Oh my! What have you done? God specifically warned us about this apple and you went ahead and disobeyed him?" Woman said, "No, God just didn't want us to be as wise as him. That's why he told us we should not eat from that tree. Look at me. I have eaten the apple and nothing has happened to me." The man looked up and down at the woman and said, "Yes, it is true. Nothing has happened to you. So you mean that there's nothing to worry about, right?" The woman gave him the apple and took a bite. And all of a sudden they had thunder and lightning and felt the presence of the Lord. They ran and hid behind some branches as they realized, oops, they were naked and felt very ashamed. God then called out to the man, Adam, where are you?" Adam said, I'm here, God. I am hiding from you, God." God said, "I see, but why are you hiding from me, my son?" Adam said, Because I'm naked, my Lord." God said, "But my son, who told you you were naked?" Adam said, "I just know that I am naked." God said, "What have you done, my son?" Adam said, I ate from the tree that you told us not to eat from. But I blame the woman. She is the one who gave it to me. God asked the woman, Eve, is this true what Adam is saying? Eve said, yes, it is true, my Lord, but I blame the snake. It is him who lied to me and made me eat from the forbidden tree. So I am so sorry. God was very angry that man and woman disobeyed his commands. And for that, he kicked them out of the beautiful Garden Eden. And they had to live in the desert with very little food and water. Man and woman have to live and toil, survive because they had listened to the snake instead of God, who had given them everything they ever needed. What is the lesson that you learned from this story? Please discuss with your mom and dad. For me, it is about listening to what your parents tell you. For example, if a friend comes over to your house and you're doing your homework that your parents have left you or your chores, and your friend comes and tells you, hey, can we go outside and play? You should just simply tell them, sorry, but I have to finish my homework or chores, then we can go and play. Or you can also do this. Let's say your parents have forbidden you from watching a certain movie or going to a certain place, and a friend comes and tells you, can we watch this movie or go there? You should just tell them, no, I've been forbidden from doing this and that, and be sure to tell your parents what your friend was trying to make you do. Also, you also have to learn to take responsibilities of your own wrongs. You should accept the punishments that you get because of your mistakes. Not blaming other people for your own mistakes, like the way man blamed woman, woman blamed the snake. In the end, you will all lose. So make sure to take care of your responsibilities, and whatever wrong you've done, just say, yeah, sorry, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you don't lose. Anyway, see you next week. I know it's been a wonderful segment. See you next week. Same person, same time. I've been your storyteller, Zawadi Kayo. See you. Bye-bye.
Wow, that was a great story from Zawadi, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you kids at home have also enjoyed it. It was very informative and helpful to many children who will now understand why they should always listen to their parents. We live in a digital age where information is at our fingertips. Our friends are also a source of information, but we need to be careful not to believe everything we hear, even if it comes from our friends. We should always talk to our parents and get the right information from them before doing anything. Dear parents, we know that you are always busy trying to give us the best life, but what we need most is your undivided love, attention, and care. That is all kids need. Okay, that's it for today's lesson. Remember, wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, observe social distancing, and wear a mask while in public. Stay safe, everyone. I'm your host, Zari, signing out from the jungle at Sarit Center. Goodbye!
Tracy?
Yes.
Ngoja mama nikutume. Nataka uende uninunulie chumvi kwa duka ya Njoro.
Yes.
Na ukienda huko, usicheze na wenzako huko nje. Nunua chumvi, alafu rudi hapa, sawa? Chukua hii shilingi 10 uende ununue nayo.
Never send your child to the shop alone. If there is an older sibling at least 15 years, let them go instead. Younger children can easily be lured with sweets, toys, or anything shiny. It is better you stop cooking and go to the shop with them. If there is no older one, you can send. Always watch your children and never let them out of your sight, even for 1 second when in public. It is your duty as a parent to provide security for your children. We shall never forget all the missing children in Kenya, and we will continue searching for them till the very end. Together, we can. This message is brought to you by the Standard Media Group.